Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. It's Tuesday night basketball.
The week rolls on. Thanks for taking a break with us here at 2K Sports. Another NBA broadcast for you. We welcome you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and the sharpshooter Steve Kerr. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against Atlanta.
Yeah, foul trouble in that game, a huge issue. This is a team that can be a little too aggressive at times.
Yeah, I'm all for physical basketball, guys. I mean, I enjoy that, but they went over the line. I mean, it ended up being their downfall, the physicality, because it produced fouls that led to free throws.
Looking for the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Brought to you by State Farm. We've got Rivers. Willis is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Webb in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's John Paxson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the small forward.
How about the Bulls' improvement a year ago, guys? They won 62 games, up from 40.
Wow! Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft, feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
Here's Webb. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Deflects the pass. Wilkins kicks to Webb. Over Paxson. Webb can't hit. Here's Chicago. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And that win really came from offensive execution. They were really clicking on all cylinders, Clark.
You know, you look at it and they have a lot of options, and everybody was involved and engaged. They used all of them.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He said the key to this game was simple, telling me everything for us starts on the defensive end. If we can't get it done defensively, we're not going to get it done, period. He was pretty emphatic about that, as you can tell, guys.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about Clark and Steve, their defense, right off the bat here.
Yeah, you're never going to go wrong putting the bulk of your effort into getting stops. I mean, that always pays off.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if that's going to be the case, if they're going to bring that style and that type of energy, they've got to be ready to go deep into their bench tonight as well.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Wilkins. 26 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Jordan. Right side, Jordan. He's guarded by Rivers. Fades back. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
Wilkins. Outside Jordan. Outside Pippen. Wilkins picks him up. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. We're the bars in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number one, the Bulls.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
He's picked up by Pippen. Wilkins kicks to Malone. Rivers. And he makes good on the layup.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Jordan against Rivers. Shot on the wing. That's good. Jordan's got his second basket.
Good basketball instincts on display there, making it happen.
And Malone backing in. Straight up. Makes it off the glass. Here's Jordan coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Grant working against Willis. And the rejection by Malone. The Hawks leading. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, almost impossible to win when you shoot the ball that poorly. You look at the numbers, it's no mystery why they lost this game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, in terms of setting screens, spreading the floor, finding high-quality shots, they failed a lot in those areas. And when you do that, you're not going to make shots.
And the Bulls making a change here. Armstrong's checked in.
Well, you had to feel for the Hawks and wonder why they couldn't get much going for themselves on the road last year, finishing under 500 away from home.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Back to the Hawks. Steve, they weren't a great road team the year before either.
Well, you can't put it on youth anymore. I mean, this is a team that has some young players that have grown up. They've had plenty of experience. So something is just not right when they head out during the regular season. Postseason, they did pretty well last season, but unless you're a great team, you're probably not going to win the majority of your
Now let's take a look at it once again with our Spike Slam King.
Now, that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Tipped.
That's such a tough catch when the ball is coming from that far away.
A second chance effort. Cartwright. The Hawks leading by 3. Webb the pass to Wilkins. Over Jordan. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
Cartwright against Webb. He's picked up by Jordan. He gathers, and the basket by Webb. Webb's got his first basket of the night.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, that is an alley-oop of the highest order on the front and back end.
Well, play they've been working on, I'm sure.
That's got to be the case because that was impeccable timing.
Here's Rivers, averaging 9 points per contest. Willis against Grant. Working it around now. It's tipped. The loose ball recovered by Chicago.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part. You give him an opening like that one, he'll take advantage.
Great looking transition that time, guys.
Atlanta with the ball. Webb up top. He's covered by Armstrong. Webb can't hit.
You got to like the interior defense, guys. Really strong, protecting the rim.
Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3, and checking out Atlanta, 2 games back.
You know, I think for the Hawks, they've had trouble maintaining any kind of positive momentum this season. I think that's why we see them where we do in the standings right now.
Yeah, it's been a little disjointed in terms of the path this season has taken. A little bit up, a little bit down. But the NBA is so competitive. A lot of great teams out there. It's tough to build momentum.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Rivers against Armstrong. Armstrong against Rivers. 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. Here's Malone. No problem on the jumper in close. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
Kevin, it's really hard to deny this guy the offensive board if he's got even the slightest position inside. He'll take advantage of any little sliver you give him.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, the Bulls had the best record in the entire NBA a season ago, and one of the reasons was that they were playing in the weaker Eastern Conference, and they really dominated their opponents in the East.
Purdue, we've checked in for Chicago. King comes in for Horace Grant. The Hawks leading by 3. Rivers kicks to Robinson. Shot is blocked. And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Right side, Pippen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Steve, going back to the Bulls, it was never really close near the end as far as them taking the top spot in the East.
And it may have made them, Kevin, a bit rusty heading into the postseason, as they didn't look their sharpest at times against the Pacers, but they were able to right the ship anyway.
You saw that series very closely. That was an interesting first-round series.
Very much so, and I thought the Pacers really fought and competed hard, and it was a good matchup for the Indiana Pacers, a young team that had some matchup advantages there and made it tough for Chicago.
13 feet out. Purdue with the rebound.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Here's Rivers. Under 5 minutes left here in the opening quarter. He passes to Willis. Backing down. Passes it to Rivers. From the arc. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Willis with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Robinson against Armstrong. Oh! Stuffs it through.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
Making a switch here, the Bulls.
Boy, the Hawks came into the postseason last year as the 5 seed and really weren't given too much of a chance, but they turned some heads against the Magic.
And that one falls for Robinson. Well, back to the Hawks. They kind of backed into the postseason, losing, Steve, their last 6 regular season games.
Well, it shows sometimes that the regular season may not make any difference once the playoffs start. And I think Atlanta really caught fire in that first round against Orlando, won the series, and then gave Chicago some problems, too.
Rivers against Jordan. Purdue against Willis. Malone. Easy shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, they've got to be careful. They can't give him that much room because at that range, he'll make you pay.
Outside Jordan.
Hawks foul. Doc Rivers.
Well, Chicago really established its home record last year at the United Center. In fact, they finished with the best record at home in the Eastern Conference. That was one of the big reasons why they were the #1 overall seed in the playoffs.
For the Hawks, Concax checked in for Malone. Wilkins comes in for Willis. And Webb subbed in for Robinson. Rivers kicks to Webb. Wilkins backing him down. Shoots. The Hawks again can't hit. You mentioned the Bulls, Steve, tied the other #1 seed, the Spurs, for the best home record in the entire league. Boy, those were 2 great teams in the regular year, Clark.
They certainly were. 36 wins in 41 tries. Just what you'd expect from a team that was so dominant at home like the Bulls were.
Here's Rivers. Just over 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. He's picked up by Jordan. Now here's Wilkins. Tight defense on him. Count the bucket. Wilkins has got 7 points.
Now, they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Stephen, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
And the defender, the rotation came over, really seemed to bother him, and that threw that shot off.
Webb against Armstrong. Wide open look. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
A floater. No good from Jordan. The Hawks leading. And here's Rivers. They grab their own miss. He goes up again. Off target.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Jordan's got 19 points.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
Webb kicks to Wilkins. Backs down. The pass to Concax. 6 to shoot. Armstrong against Webb. Over Armstrong. Purdue is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul. Making a switch here, the Bulls. Here's Webb, averaging 14 points a game. Outside Wilkins. Releases. Atlanta again missing. Chicago leading. Here is Hodges. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. The three-pointer no good. And it's the Hawks with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pushes up. Now the Bulls with it. He kicks to Armstrong. Here is Hodges, averaging 24 points per contest. 5 to shoot. The loose ball recovered by Atlanta.
The opening was there for a split second, but he didn't get it there in time.
Rivers kicks to Webb. They swipe it. Lifts up. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, you like the effort, but you got to be smarter there. You can't climb over anybody's back to try to get the ball.
Yeah, if I was coaching him, I said, I like your effort, but you're hurting us, son. Be smart out there.
First free throw is good. And making a change here, the Hawks. Both good from the line that time. Here is Hodges. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. He's guarded by Rivers. King, he's covered by Malone. Here's Hodges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 3. Here's Webb with 1 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Bulls out front. They lead by 3.
Yeah, the defense has been...
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Here is Hodges. On the court right now for the Hawks. Willis is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Webb. And it's Moncrief in at the 2. Clock at 6. Here's Hodges. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Launches a 3. Gets it to go. Wilkins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Hodges against Moncrief. Moncrief against Hodges. Wilkins picks him up. Wilkins gets the whistle for blocking. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he made the right call there. It's always a bang-bang play, but I don't think the defense had position.
You know, blocking fouls are never easy to whistle, but that one definitely looked like a block to me.
Pass to Cartwright. Goes up and in on the layup.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Now, here is Webb. Outside Wilkins. And he cruises to the hoop for the layup. Wilkins has got 12 in the game. Hodges with a screen on Willis. Takes a 3. Hodges, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Another open look, hits bottom from outside.
Yep, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Now Webb. There's the double team with Pippen. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
Pass to King. Hodges against Moncrief. Here is Hodges. 6 points for him. Jumps up. Here's King. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Atlanta was a playoff team a year ago, and they won their share of games. But they didn't appear to be a contender. And despite all the talent that they've had the last few years, you just have to wonder which direction this franchise is headed.
Steve, that remark you had about Atlanta, they kind of backed into the playoffs, but Clark, they woke up when they got there.
They did. I mean, it seemed like they were sleepwalking through the regular season, inconsistent and not being able to put together any kind of strong winning streaks. But when the playoffs came around, they showed you what we thought we were going to see during the regular season.
Yeah, you're right. Pulls up, high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Paxson passes to Pippen. Hodges with a screen on Willis. He passes it to Hodges. Paxson. Guarded by Webb. The 3. Hodges, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all of our threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Bulls 3rd.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Robinson. Kicks it to Moncrief. And Malone backing in. The fader. And the basket good. Malone's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Hodges kicks to Pippen. The pass to Hodges. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here is Hodges. 9 points in the game so far. The feed to Grant. Willis on him. From 11 feet away. Atlanta with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Grant the pass to Hodges. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love the 3-ball, and he's been sharp, kind of like Steve Kerr used to be.
Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Dishes to Robinson. Pass to Willis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moncrief. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paxson with the ball. Looking for his first bucket of the game. He feeds it to Grant. Shoots over Willis. Another one falls for Chicago.
Just zipping the ball around the perimeter. Good advantage for them in terms of points off assists.
Well, they say coaches always talk about how defenses can't keep up with the fast-moving ball, and attacking with the pass makes you much harder to defend.
Takes the turnaround J, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Pippen misses. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Robinson. And Malone backing in. Expanding his range. Grant gets the rebound. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
And here is Robinson. And here's Moncrief. Here's the three. That's good. Moncrief's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Moncrief against Pippen. Here's Hodges. Pippen against Moncrief. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Hodges. Atlanta also making some changes. Concac's checked in for Malone. Wilkins comes in for Willis. And Webb subbed in for Robinson. Now, here is Webb. Here's Concat. Goes up from the top of the key. Wilkins, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Now Paxson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Deflected.
Boy, that's a wonderful read and react play to pick that pass off.
Moncrief all alone. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant.
Heads-up play, preventing the easy lay-in.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him to force free throws. I'll tell you one thing, it's really hard to go from winning no playoff series in 1 year to a championship. That is a big jump. Only 2 teams have done it in the modern era. That's what the Bulls were up against last season.
Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. They haven't trailed by more than 7. Moncrief El Cid with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Concat. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Touching back on the Bulls, they had no easy opponents in their playoff run either.
Well, they were ultimately done in by the Heat, but the Pacers and Hawks were awfully tough too. So a great learning experience for a young Chicago.
That should be illegal, Kevin.
Phenomenal play. Now the replay from the Sprite Slam Cam.
Oh, my goodness. I don't believe I just saw that. Did you see that happen? My eyes got to be playing tricks on me here.
No, I don't think so, Clark. That was real. I mean, real.
I saw it too, Clark. It was real.
And he converts the layup. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Webb kicks to Moncrief. Outside Wilkins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant.
And Atlanta's overall record might have fallen last year, but they stayed just as strong as ever against the East. They were able to chalk up 31 wins against Eastern Conference opponents.
And the East was a lot stronger. Steve, you're right, this past year. Clark making Atlanta's mark even more impressive. We talked moments ago about how their win total wasn't all that good, but against the East, they did find success overall.
They did. They were a dominant team against the East in a lot of ways. Tide of the dominant conference shifted a bit. And fortunately for Atlanta, they were able to kind of keep up with that shift.
Paxson passes to Jordan. Passes it to Purdue. Back to Jordan. Backing in. Shot clock at 5.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
And stolen by Jordan.
Boy, he needs to show more patience with the ball. That steal was easy pickings on such a long patch.
That wasn't an easy call, but I think it was the right one. Looked like he got hit on the way up.
Yes, sir. Clearly gets him while he's releasing the ball there, Steve. No doubt about it.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Here's Robinson. The dish to Moncrief. Open look. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside for Robinson. There's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Rob. The Bulls leading by 3. Up high to stop the alley.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Here's Robinson. Screen by Malone. Shot clock at 6. Number 33. Here's Malone. Grant gets the rebound. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. From past the arc. Jordan's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 5. Moncrief is called for charging. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no question there. That's a charge. He had his feet set.
You know, a lot of times that's the hardest call to make. It can go either way, but that was the right call. It was pretty obvious that was a charge.
Outside Jordan. Feeds to Grant. Willis on him. Yes! Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you what, I bet that's the best assist we're going to see tonight.
Well, he laid it up there, Steve. A pass where only his teammate could get it.
Perfect timing. I mean, that's what you need to make that kind of a connection.
And here is Robinson. Here's Moncrief. In it goes off the glass. Moncrief's got 7 points.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Robinson against Jordan. Guarded by Robinson. Jordan can't get it to go.
A tight game here, and neither team has been able to gain an upper hand on the backboard.
Well, both teams really getting after it inside. It's been an interesting battle.
Here is Armstrong. Lobs it up there. Stolen away as they knock away the alley-oop attempt. Number 33. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. 27 seconds left in the first half. Jordan against Moncrief. Moncrief against Jordan. Moncrief defending. Goes up the baseline. Buries the jump shot. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's so good from that mid-range area.
Bulls lead by 3.
Your points, 50. The Hawks, 47.
Happy Tuesday to you, and welcome to HP at the Hat. The Bulls are in a close one against the Atlanta Hawks. A fearsome defensive display so far. Looking at all those blocked shots just tells you everything you need to know about that first half. Craig Hodges making an impact in this one. He has 12 points and has been no slouch defensively, showing he's a two-way player. A scrappy effort by Atlanta. On a winning track to start the season, and this game's no different. Excellent output from Moses Malone in this one. He's picked up half a dozen points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists, look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. And a couple of guys here came to play for their respective teams. We'll try and both keep it going in the third. Around the league we go, scores and stories. At FedEx Forum, the Grizzlies ended up losing to the Nuggets. It wasn't even close, a big disappointment from this club. And another one of the games that went final, the Clippers grabbed the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Not a great effort, nearly going down by double digits. And a look here at the other action around the association. The Pacers in Indianapolis losing to the Knicks.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Jordan. They've got John Paxson. Pippen is out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan. And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Boy, he hung him out to dry that time. A terrific reverse.
You can't help but be amazed by that dunk.
Man, that's one to remember, huh?
Rivers kicks to Willis. He dishes it to Malone. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It goes on Horace Grant. No good on that one.
At the line, the Hawks. Raises his hand. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Jordan. He's guarded by Rivers. Pippen defended by Wilkins. Blocked. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Rivers. Good look. And that one's good. Wilkins has got 19 points.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Rivers against Jordan. Over Rivers. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
Wilkins. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Pippen, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw good from Pippen. And making a change here, the Hawks. And so he hits both. Here's Webb. He kicks it to Malone. He's against Cartwright. Pippen with the steal. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 6-point lead. Webb is going to be hit with the blocking call. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan. 32 points in the game. The layup missed. Now, here is Webb. To the inside. Willis goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That pass was right on the money. Set the play up perfectly.
Paxson passes to Jordan. Over Rivers. And again, no good by Chicago.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Unloads from 9. The Bulls leading by 4. Paxson kicks to Jordan. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
I like that. Run to the 3-point line, find a wide open shot.
Malone is screen on Pippen. with the fadeaway. Goes to the glass on the bank shot.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Fades away. Gets it to go. Malone's got 9.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
With the shot. Jordan against Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Jordan can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. He goes up. Oh, that's blocked. Pippen with it. He's got 8. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second free throw. Pippen.
That free throw, no good. And making a change here, the Hawks. And he sinks the second. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan.
He only had 1 mistake prior to halftime, but he's starting to get a little sloppy there offensively.
Webb against Jordan. Good. Webb's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Pippen kicks to Grant. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did.
Yep, pretty brash move right there, guys.
He passes to Webb. There's the pass to Rivers. They're moving it around. Gets it to fall. He's got 6.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Off the screen. Hits the bucket. Jordan's got 37.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Screen by Malone. 6 to shoot. Turnaround Jay. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Man, he continues to rack up the numbers.
Guys, I tell you what, this is as well-rounded a game as you'll see.
Jordan with the screen on Webb. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Rivers. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Left side, Jordan. Left side, Jordan. And stolen by Malone.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutive. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Now Pippen. 9 points in the game so far. Jordan with the screen on Webb. Oh, and trying for it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Bulls third.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
So for the Bulls, Purdue is checked in for Cartwright, and King subbed in for Horace Grant. Here's Jordan. 37 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Rivers with it. 6 points for him. And here's Moncrief. Webb kicks to Moncrief. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Moncrief's got 11 points.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Here's Jordan. Purdue fires from 14, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Boy, he set him up nicely with that pass.
Boy, I love the ball movement, guys. That's 3 of their last 5 shots coming off of assists.
Here's Moncrief. Releases from 15. Malone, no luck.
He should have knocked that one down, and he'll be the first one to tell you that.
A lot of wins were piled up in last season's campaign by the Bulls, and a big part of that was their work on the backboards. I mean, they were a glass-eating team, far and away the best rebounding differential in the league. That's one nice jam right there. I mean, make no mistakes, just throw it down with both hands.
Good point. Took care of business simply and solidly. Moncrief against Jordan.
Hawks foul call. Sidney Moncrief. The second person.
The first free throw is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead. Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Webb against Paxson. Out to Moncrief. Paxson against Webb. Over Jordan. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Here's Paxson looking for his first bucket of the game. The feed now to Jordan. Rises up and throws it down.
Boy, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Here's Webb. He's got 6. Here's Rivers. He's picked up by Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Post-up shot. That's blocked. The Bulls leading by 3. Lobs the alley-oop pass. Jordan passes it to King. No one near him. Atlanta with the rebound. Rivers has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Webb. Shot denied. Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game.
No reason to get fancy. Just keep it simple. Like pound cake. A basic throwdown.
No need for theatrics, right?
That's right.
That's right. No 360 necessary there. Nothing fancy.
Here's Rivers. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Rivers has got 8 points. Paxson against Webb. Here's Jordan. Money on the 10-footer.
What a quarter for him. And with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Now Rivers. He's got 8. And Malone backing in. Hits the jump hook. He's got 13.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Jordan with the screen on Webb. There's a good screen. Paxson passes to Jordan. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trail by 5. Deflected.
They timed the double team really well that time and caused him to throw a bad pass, forced the turnover.
A baseline J, and he nails the jumper. Jordan's got 49 points in the game. Rivers with it, averaging 9 points per contest. Moncrief the pass to Rivers. They rule this one. Goaltending. Count the shot.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
The Bulls leading by 5. Right side, Jordan. Tipped. Here's Rivers. He's got 10. It's Moncrief on the wing, guarded by Jordan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And that one misses.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 35 seconds left in the third. Moncrief defending. Flushes it down.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
27 seconds left in the third. He lays it in. Moncrief's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
Moncrief against Jordan. Moncrief defending. Shoots a fader. Can't get it to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll see you in just a moment, live here from Chicago.
70
The NBA season picks up steam. The Phoenix Suns.
It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark Report. Hi, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bull spark has been provided by the off guard. He's left his imprint all over this game with his hustle and effort on both ends of the floor. You'd have to wonder where they'd be without this performance tonight, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. This has been, Clark, 3 quarters of outstanding basketball.
I tell you what, he's been a major contributor in this one.
Yeah, but they're going to need one more quarter just like it out of them if they're going to go ahead and take this game.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Willis, also Wilkins out there, and it's Moncrief in at the point. Clock at 6. Left side, Wilkins. Buries the long-range jumper. Wilkins has got 22 points. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Steve, exciting stuff.
Yeah, this is a fun game to watch. Which team can kind of extend a lead and make a couple of big plays here, try to seize momentum. We'll see.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
The Hawks trailing. Now here is Moncrief. Wilkins backing him down. Fires from the line. kept alive.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Oh! Brought to you by Sprite. The Sprite Slam Cam on the replay.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Willis no good on the free throw. Here's Chicago. Pass to Hodges. The tray. Shot is off. Here's Wilkins. Battle. He's guarded by Hodges. Shot off the pick. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here's Armstrong. Money shot. Hodges, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
He's gone cold at the wrong time. Struggling to score here down the stretch.
Moncrief kicks to Wilkins. Drills the three-pointer. Wilkins has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Hodges misses. And here comes Moncrief. Hodges is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Webb. He's picked up by Pippen. Wilkins against Armstrong. Malone. And blocked. And so here is Chicago. They've never trailed by more than 5. Well-placed alley pass into the layup. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
From outside the arc, and the shot is good. Wilkins has got 11 in the second half.
You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, they shot under 40% before the break, and that had to change coming into the second half, so they're starting to figure it out.
Hodges misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Wilkins picks him up. Hodges the pass to Grant. The pass to Hodges. Moving the ball well. Rivers against Armstrong. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Hodges.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
Rough go for him this quarter. He just has not been able to find the touch.
Murphy's Law on display. What can go wrong has gone wrong.
Webb, again, the Hawks, good for 2.
And you look at the story defensively in this game. I mean, they've gone backwards in the second half. A little too casual for me. It's costing them. They're paying for it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. They're giving up a lot of points from long distance, and he implored his players to put a stop to it, telling them, we have to be much tighter on them on the perimeter. No more easy threes, period.
He's going to go to the line, but almost got that thing to drop.
Well, I tell you what, that would have been quite a play if he got it to fall.
And he makes both free throws. Here is Hodges. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
He's really struggling in this quarter right now. They need to think about getting the ball out of his hands.
Just trying to wear them down here.
Yeah, the lead is just expanding right now. Just what you want to do when you've got a team down. Don't let them up.
Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Jordan comes in for Hodges. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Jordan. And again, unable to change momentum here. Webb against Pippen. Pippen against Wilkins. He's feeling it. Again, the Hawks score.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
Rivers against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first one falls. And making a change here, the Hawks.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Webb. Here's Wilkins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, he's pouring it on right now. He's giving them a real injection of energy this quarter.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First personal foul.
And the official right on top of that one.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. He didn't hesitate to make that call. And now he'll get his chance at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Knocks it loose. Right side, Jordan. Backs him down. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That wasn't an easy call, but I think it was the right one. Looked like he got hit on the way up.
Yes, sir. Clearly gets him while he's releasing the ball there, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's Webb. Wilkins against Pippen. Right up. Wilkins, no good.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw good, Jordan. Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. The Hawks are making a switch on the floor.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rivers. Guarded by Jordan. Jordan against Rivers. Wilkins against Pippen. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant.
Good foul. Make him earn the free throws. Don't let this team dunk.
I like that. That's a smart foul. I mean, it's a lot easier to dunk it than it is to hit 2 free throws. Make him earn them at the strike.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls trail by 8. Left side, Jordan. Up with it. Floats one up. No good.
Now, he's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Boy, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the boards today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
It's blocked. Now the Bulls with it. They trail by as many as 12. Rivers gets the rebound. Rivers has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Webb. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
And it's good. Wilkins has got 42 in the game.
You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
Hodges checked in for John Paxson. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Hodges. Good on the three-point shot. 19 points in the game.
Wow, so good on the run, knocking down that shot. That's tough.
Hodges against Webb. He's picked up by Pippen. Hodges gets the reach-in call. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here is Hodges. Outside Jordan. The 3 is launched. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Here's Rivers. Dishes at the Webb. Rivers kicks to Wilkins. Goes straight up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
Hodges misses.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now, guys. I don't like his shot selection at all.
And stolen by Jordan. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
That's like you draw it up right there. That was beautiful.
No doubt about it, Steve. I mean, always love to finish at the rack.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Webb the pass to Rivers. And Malone backing in. Shoots over Cartwright. Malone, good.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
It's tipped. Stolen by Webb.
He's been efficient, though, offensively for the most part. That's only his first turnover for the game.
Hodges gets called for the reach. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he can't hit the second. Willis in a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And the first one drops.
Penalty situation. Willis taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Here is Hodges. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. He's guarded by Rivers. Stolen by Wilkins.
It's amazing one player can turn the ball over so. They've really executed well here offensively.
Well, it's going to take a major catastrophe, a colossal collapse, for them to not walk away with the win.
Here's Jordan. Hodges against Webb. Rivers against Jordan. He passes to Cartwright. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. Cartwright. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They can't afford too many missed free throws, Cal. They need every point they can get.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
Right side, Pippen. He feeds it to Grant. Grant, right side. Passes to Hodges. Over Robinson. Hodges, that's good. Here's Robinson. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Moncrief against Jordan. Number 30.
And that ought to do it. That should seal the deal.
Yep, I agree. Closing it out with relish.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 17. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 17. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Now, they're not going to cash in just yet.
Well, hope springs eternal, I guess, partner.
And the Bulls making a change here. Paxson's checked in.
The fourth quarter that they have, it's unbelievable.
Here's Paxson.
They didn't lose anything. Not even one miss.
Now Cartwright. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. Cartwright. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Atlanta. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Okay, let's go to the next one. "17 of 23, and we have 7 of 22. 2 of 11 3-pointers, 4 of 4. Come on, man. 6 of 7 3-points.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. The NBA season.
We've got basketball action here at the home of the Rockets on 2K Sports. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road. This indeed is a tough time for them right now, trying to figure out how to win games. Only one win in their first 9 starts.
You know, checking out the Rockets, they've tried to get their season turned around, and nothing has clicked so far.
Isn't it funny, Clark? I mean, sometimes the chemistry just doesn't work for a team. And even though the talent looks like it's there to have a good team, it just doesn't work. And for this club, that's exactly what's happened.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Cartwright is out there with Grant. That's John Paxson. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Thorpe is out there with Johnson. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Maxwell. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. The shot's good from Jordan.
You know, he's really one of those guys that you just have to sit back and really appreciate, fellas. I mean, he is a marvelous offensive player. You know, the Bulls were a tough team while traveling last season and ended up with the second most road wins in the Eastern Conference, trailing only the Miami Heat.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Pretty poor effort at both ends of the floor, guys. They got abused defensively, and at the offensive end, they just didn't have the firepower to make up for it.
And I'm not sure what the reason was behind that, Steve. I mean, they didn't show a whole lot of heart on the defensive end. They didn't show any tenacity. And to me, it's inexplicable.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Yes, Kevin, making good decisions and being smart with their offensive chances is what Coach said is going to be a key to their success in this one. As he noted, they're up against a team that works very well together as a defensive unit, and forcing shots and rushing plays right into their hands. Can they avoid it, Kevin? We'll see.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
Well, one of the things you got to do here, Kevin, and Steve, you can't afford empty possessions against this team. You've got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, that's for sure, Clark. You got to make them count because you know you're not going to get a lot of open looks. So make sure you make the defense move the ball, try to get good looks, and make them pay. Nice job offensively going right at the defender who did not have position to take that charge.
Yeah, that's a smart play. He actually saw that and initiated the contact and got the whistle in his favor.
Olajuwon, the pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon backing down. Straight up. Shot is blocked. On defense, the Rockets. And against Chicago here for the second time this season.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Jordan dishes to Pippen, and it's Johnson picking him up. Grant with a screen on Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And sloppy play to be avoided at all costs.
Kevin, just take care of the ball. That's what you want to tell him. Just take care of the ball. Don't throw weak passes. Don't be careless. Don't telegraph your passes. If you keep your focus mentally, you won't make those kinds of careless mistakes.
Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Passes it to Cartwright. Jordan against Maxwell. Maxwell is going to be hit with the blocking call. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
Here's Jordan. Over Thorpe.
Oh, come
He's really
on.
struggling in this quarter right now. They need to think about getting the ball out of his hand.
And again, Chicago. No good. Maxwell's shot is no good. Chicago trailing here. Outside Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft, feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
So it's Houston now after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Smith looking for his first bucket of the game. 6 on the shot clock. The dive for the ball. Stolen. The loose ball recovered by Chicago.
Great steal in the paint. Thought he might get a layup out of it, and he wound up turning it over.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I'm guessing they got quite a post-game speech from their coach because that was a really poor performance.
I would say it might be a little more than a post-game speech. He may have done more than just talk after that one.
And here's Pippen. 9-point game his last outing. No good from Jordan.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Maxwell.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Smith kicks to Olajuwon. Easy shot. The shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Now Armstrong. Looking to get back on track here.
Oh, my God.
Everybody's running. Here's Maxwell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
No good from Jordan.
They're really hurting with his performance here. He just hasn't played up to his standards so far.
Backing him down is Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Makes the alley-oop pass. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Hodges checked in for Jordan.
Greg Hodges.
Rockets leading by 5. Smith kicks to Olajuwon. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Olajuwon's got his first points of the night. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Cartwright against Olajuwon. Shot to stop the run. That drops.
Smart. He's just using his size advantage to get his shot off.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You know, with the retirement of Yao Ming, you have to think of all the big guys who have lost years of their career to lower body injuries. I mean, it's really tough to see so many talented big men miss significant portions of their careers to foot and leg trouble.
Now, here is Smith, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Johnson left side. He's picked up by Pippen. Pippen against Johnson. Blocked. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Hodges. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, I think it takes a lot of guts to shoot the 3 on the fast break with a guy closing out on you. You know, thinking back to Yao Ming before he retired, I'm not sure we'll ever see a big man with his size and his shooting touch ever again. I mean, he could face up and shoot as well as any wing player and had one of the softest touches you could imagine in the post. I mean, just truly a unique player, and it's really a shame that injuries have finally caught up to him.
Here is Armstrong. And the pass to Hodges. This one for three. Maxwell against Hodges. Smith with it. Over Armstrong. Smith's shot is good. Here is Hodges. 26 points for him last game against Atlanta. Feeds to Armstrong. Hodges with a screen on Smith. There's the pick. Armstrong kicks to Grant. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Grant's got his first points in this one. Smith outside. Thorpe working against Grant. Maxwell against Hodges. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. Grant gets the rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
So they take the lead. He has 6.
And the big run gives them the lead.
This is great basketball to watch. When the offense and defense are clicking and feeding off one another the way they are, beautiful.
Timeout called for Rockets.
And the Rockets last season 9th in the West, just barely missing the playoffs. And you know, it's tough in the Western Conference, guys. That's the 4th time in 11 years that Houston has won 42 games or more and missed the playoffs.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. And it's Jordan in for Armstrong. Thorpe can't make it work. Yeah, respectable, Steve, for the Rockets to win the 43 and still miss the playoffs. I mean, Clark, if they were in the East, and of course it's easy to say, but if they were, they would have been the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference in the playoff rotation.
Yeah, and they would have bumped the Pacers out of the playoffs, and I wouldn't have been too happy about that. So I'm glad it worked out just the way that it did. And that's not even taking into account the strength of the Rockets' schedule. I mean, really the resiliency of this team has still been so tough with the injury issues they dealt with. Very, very impressive. I thought Rick Adelman and that staff and those players, you know, really did a solid job staying together and playing. I tell you what, I bet that's the best assist we're going to see tonight.
Well, he laid it up there, Steve, a pass where only his teammate could get it.
Perfect timing. I mean, that's what you need to make that kind of a connection.
Smith outside. The dish now to Johnson. Back to Smith. Johnson down low, guarded by Pippen. Johnson can't hit. Number 5, a strong effort on the rebound, nets the second chance points.
Now, a second chance sometimes make a huge difference in a game like this.
Backing down is Jordan. He's guarded by Maxwell. No good from Jordan.
It's been a struggle for him offensively tonight, and they'd love to have his production out there.
Smith against Pippen. Pass to Maxwell. The 3. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Jordan.
Looking a little room service dime with that dish.
Smith outside. Here's Thorpe. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. Number 5. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh! Now let's take a look at it once again with our Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
I'll tell you one thing. It's really hard to go from winning no playoff series in 1 year to a championship. That is a big jump. Only 2 teams have done it in the modern era. That's what the Bulls were up against last season.
Touching back on the Bulls, they had no easy opponents in their playoff run either.
Well, they were ultimately done in by the Heat, but the Pacers and Hawks were awfully tough too. So a great learning experience for a young Chicago team.
Olajuwon's shot is good.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
And Hodges kicks to Jordan. can't get it to go. And the Rockets going the other way now.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
He was guarded by Maxwell. Jordan, the pass to Purdue. Back to Jordan. Purdue with a screen on Maxwell. Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
And the Bulls making a change here. And he makes both free throws. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The high post shot, and it's King with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Right side, Jordan. Lets it go. On the money with the open jumper. Jordan's got 11.
You know, when there's little or no D on this guy and he's headed to the rim, just chalk it up and go on.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude.
22.
Next Tuesday night, the Phoenix Suns take on the Houston Rockets, live from Houston. Don't miss it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Here's Jordan. 7-point differential. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Olajuwon. Number 20, guarded by Jordan. Olajuwon backing down. Shoots. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, seeing the Bulls here, they were just absolutely terrific against the Western Conference last year, and I don't think that should be a surprise at all.
Mark, you mentioned the Bulls in the West. Steve, they were 23-7 against the conference. Very good numbers.
That was the best mark of any team in the East. 3 more wins than the Heat.
And slammed down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Boy, that is some fantastic body control. I mean, that reverse isn't nearly as easy as he made it look.
Not at all. Just a tremendous play.
Well, just imagine the confidence it takes even to try that move.
Here's Floyd. Number 20. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Milwaukee. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And, of course, the Bulls. 4.5 games behind.
You know, looking at Chicago, they've got to be a little dissatisfied right now. I mean, they're in pretty good shape, but not up to their normal standards.
Yeah, I agree with that, Clark. I think they were expecting big things this season, and, you know, they're okay. They're in decent shape, but I think they'd like to be a little further up in the standings than where they are right now.
That's good. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
Olajuwon, he is guarded by Cartwright. Olajuwon, good. Olajuwon's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here comes John Paxson, looking for his first bucket of the game. From about 16, good, he hits the jump shot. So it's Houston now. They trail by 11. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Number 20, guarded by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Cartwright against Olajuwon. And that one's good.
He hit 3
Olajuwon's
points.
got 10 points in the game. The Bulls leading by
Second 3
9.
points.
Fires from 14. Here's Jordan.
Oh, come on. Dunk the ball.
Floyd guarded by Jordan. Here's Floyd, and it's good on the way in.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Here's King. Makes it off the glass. He has 5.
Tight spot there to put it in. Perfect pass.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, the Rockets, like a lot of Western teams, really took advantage of their schedule versus the Eastern Conference. They went 18-12 versus Eastern Conference foes.
So both teams making some changes here.
There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets power dancers.
Here's Maxwell. 8 points for him. Smith the pass to Maxwell. Guarded by Jordan. On the basket by Maxwell. And the Rockets playing against the East. He just told us those nice records, those nice wins they had. They really took advantage of that, Clark.
Yeah, they did. The Eastern Conference is tough at the top, but it still has probably almost twice as many bad teams as the West does. I mean, you look at it and you see the number of teams over 500 in the West. There's 2 or 3 teams don't make the playoffs in the West with better than 500 records. And the Rockets know they needed every win they could get, and they didn't overlook anybody for the most part.
Olajuwon, no good. And here comes the break. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, defensively, the Rockets have been going in the wrong direction the last few seasons. Remember, they were once a top 5 defensive ball club, but the last couple of seasons they've become more offensive-minded, but their defense has suffered.
Rockets trail by 10. Passes to Maxwell. He passes to Thorpe. Now, here is Olajuwon. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. Lets it go with a 3. Maxwell's shot is no good. Let's keep talking about the Rockets defensively when you consider that their front court featured a 6'9" power forward, a 6'6" center. They could have been a lot worse defensively.
But to their credit, they competed really Boy, that is an alley-oop of the highest order on the front and back end.
Well, a play they've been working on, I'm sure.
That's got to be the case because that was impeccable timing.
Here's Smith, averaging 9 points per contest. The pass to Thorpe. Pass to Maxwell. Open look. Good. 12 points for him. Here's Paxson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside Jordan.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
Steps back and fires. Again, the Rockets score. Here's Paxson. Grant outside. Jordan against Smith. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. No one near him.
Oh, come
Jordan's
on.
shot is off.
That's a good shot, high percentage.
Can't complain about that one.
Passes it to Maxwell. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
They grabbed their own miss. Tipped.
For the most part, they're doing a nice job of taking care of the ball, though.
He feeds it to Smith. Here's Maxwell. 12 points for him. Gets it to go.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You look at when the Bulls' fortunes turned. I mean, getting that ping pong ball to bounce their way in 2008, which ended up being Derrick Rose. That's a player that can change the direction of your franchise in a hurry, and he has.
Pulls it up. Hodges, that's good. He's got 11. And here are the Rockets. 6-point game. Olajuwon backing down. Grant hits the reach-in call. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, back to the point you made. Seems to be how it always, Steve, works out for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, how about the odds of them getting Derrick Rose? About 1.7%. So they got lucky, but they took advantage, and Chicago has really built its team around Derrick Rose. I'll tell you, he's worked hard to improve his jumper, but it still hasn't clicked for him.
The three. Hodges, that's good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
He has looked very comfortable from three-point land today.
Well, the bulk of his points, that's where they've come from.
Number 20, he's guarded by Hodges. Scooped up. Thorpe kicks to Olajuwon.
You know, I'm not big on fancy. Hey, if you can make it happen, make it happen. Effective is what's important.
Doesn't matter how you get the points, right, Clark?
That's right.
As long as you get them, Steve.
Yeah. Put them in the hole. 2-2-2.
Yeah, exactly right. Just get it done. And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Back to Johnson. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got 14 points for the game.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Here's Hodges, and blocked. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Floyd. It's good. Here is Hodges. 17 points in the game. Cartwright inside. He's against Olajuwon. Livingston, he's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Hodges, that's good.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Johnson with a screen on Cartwright. Here's the 3. Gets it to go.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Hodges the pass to Paxson. There's the screen. Fires at the elbow. No good. And the Rockets going the other way now. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Easy finish there.
Defense was helping.
And Hodges kicks to Grant. Shoots it up. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, there's a big spread between these teams and how many of their baskets have been assisted on.
Well, you have to give credit to them for how well they've been able to find the open man with that extra pass.
Number 20. Offline with his 3. Puts up a 3. Here's Olajuwon. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And across the board, his stats, just amazing.
Well, he's monogrammed this game in a big way.
Here is Hodges. He's got 20. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Thorpe. Johnson outside. Corner shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Paxson passes to Hodges. He passes to Cook. Covered by Thorpe. Now the pass to Hodges. A three-pointer, no good.
He just showed you how to guard the three in textbook fashion. He got right up in his face and bothered the release. That is excellent D.
And that's not easy when you're talking about the opponent he's facing.
Right inside. He's guarded by Olajuwon. They're moving the ball. And here's Paxson. Looking for his first bucket of the game.
What a great job playing the passing lane.
And there's the rejection. Thorpe, that's good.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and they've certainly needed it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here is Hodges, averaging 24 points per contest. Screen by Grant, shot to stop the drought. No good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Rockets ahead. They're up by 2.
With a duel going on out in Houston, we bring you the HP Halftime Report. I'm Damon Bruce. The Houston Rockets in front against Chicago. Their season hasn't started off the way they wanted, but it's still early. Plenty of time to recover. The first half performance of Hakeem Olajuwon, just terrific. He's got 16 points, been outstanding on the defensive side of the court as well, gotten the job done on the glass too. Good overall also, though, for the Bulls. Their second unit making its impact felt offensively. They've come in ready to roll. It was the Wizards taking the win at Verizon Center over the Clippers, and they snapped a lengthy losing streak.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Here's Paxson, still looking to get on the scoreboard. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Jordan. Pippen is out there with Grant. Then there's Cartwright, and it's Paxson in at the point. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Houston.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Here's Paxson. Outside Jordan. He's guarded by Maxwell. Floats one up. Jordan is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. Rockets leading by 4. Thorpe kicks to Olajuwon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
From downtown, here's Pippen. Drops in the layup for 2. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Grant against Thorpe. Shoots. Buries it from 14 feet. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And they are just lighting them up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Smith the pass to Maxwell. Thorpe. Now Olajuwon. He's got 16. Shoots over Cartwright. Oh, man.
Well, that's the way to corral that rebound and then go back up with force. Make them feel you.
Yeah, you know, Clark, the work he does on the offensive glass has always been so impressive.
Now, that might be where he's most valuable to this team.
Releases from 15. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Guys, you're not going to get away with that kind of defense when he's got the ball. I mean, you got to do better than that.
Olajuwon, the pass to Maxwell. Smith. Pass to Thorpe. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass and stolen by Jordan.
Boy, loss of concentration, and he kicked it right out to the defender.
Gets the bucket. Jordan's got 28 points for the game. Clark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Armstrong's checked in for John Paxson. Here's Smith, averaging 9 points per contest. Here's Thorpe for 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Here's Pippen and the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the Sprite Slam Jam.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
Olajuwon backing down. Smith with it. 5 to shoot. Over Armstrong. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 points.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Olajuwon backing down. Smith dishes to Olajuwon. Over Cartwright. And Houston again with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Free throw good, Jordan. And so he hits both. Here's Smith. 6 points for him. Now here is Olajuwon. Out to Smith. From the arc. That is good. Smith's got 9.
You know, the Rockets don't have a singular star scorer, guys, but they focus on efficiency and they share the ball around really well. Everybody touches it. In fact, Houston tied for first in assists last season at almost 24 a game. I think that speaks to unselfishness as a ball club.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. You're right about that, Clark, going back to the Rockets' unselfishness on offense. Despite all that passing, they did a good job protecting the ball, too. Steve, were tied for 8th fewest turnovers in the league.
Well, it's a Rick Adelman staple as a coach. His teams have always really been solid offensively. They move the ball, but they take care of it, and that's exactly what the Rockets did a year ago.
Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Outside Jordan. Cartwright with a screen on Johnson. Second chance shot, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half. Smith outside, and stolen by Jordan. Goes right up, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Free throw good, Jordan. Here's Smith. He's got 9. Passes it to Maxwell. And stolen by Jordan. Takes it up for the stuff.
Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game.
Johnson kicks to Olajuwon to end the run. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Armstrong off target with his 3. Rockets trail by 7. Backing him down is Johnson. He's picked up by Pippen. Another miss by Houston.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
Johnson against Armstrong. Here's Jordan. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Assist from
Jordan's got 42 in the game. Smith the pass to Maxwell. By himself.
Oh! Defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after committing the turnover that time, guys.
Now the feed to Smith. Here's Johnson. No good with the triple.
Now remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
Tries to save it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. To take a look at the Warriors. Long way to go still in the season, but even so, they've got the top spot. And of course, Houston, more than a few spots below.
Right now for the Rockets, they've tried to get their season turned around, and nothing has clicked so far.
Isn't it funny, Clark? I mean, sometimes the chemistry just doesn't work for a team. And even though the talent looks like it's there to have a good team, it just doesn't work. And for this club, that's exactly what's happened.
Backing down is Jordan. Shot on the wing. Again, Chicago.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And stolen by Jordan.
The turnovers have upticked for him. They can't afford to let their concentration lapse here.
Pippen against Johnson. Jordan covered by Smith. Got freed up. Nice work off the pit. Jordan's got 48.
They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
No good, unable to end this run.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
And they just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
It's a look, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 50 points.
I think he's setting the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Smith outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. 16 points for him. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Jordan against Maxwell. 6 to shoot. He's picked up by Jordan. With 1 on the clock, and he chooses to bank it in.
Come on.
Here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. He's guarded by Maxwell. Armstrong against Smith. Here's Jordan. Jumps up. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Smith. 9 points in the game so far. There's the 3. And the basket by Maxwell. 21 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Hodges with a screen on Smith. Hodges the pass to King. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Blocked. The Bulls leading by 14. Hodges hammers it home.
Boy, from him, that's a really special finish.
Yeah, he's not usually someone who plays above the rim.
Yeah, but obviously he's capable of it, and we just don't see it too often.
Here's Thorpe. 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here's Armstrong, looking for his first bucket of the game. Johnson against Pippen. Here's Hodges. The offensive rebound. Purdue, no luck.
Well, it's unfortunate, but he just is not a dependable, consistent finisher, especially if a defense is right there in front of him.
The pass to Maxwell. Back to Smith. He passes to Maxwell. Lets the three fly. Snatched up. Goes back up. That one goes. Count it. Here's Pippen. He's got 6.
Full court pressure here in the man-to-man.
Boy, it takes a lot of energy for both teams in this kind of situation, the offense and the defense.
Here's Purdue. Bucket's good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Here is Hodges. He's got 22. Outside Pippen. Hodges takes a 3. And no good trying to get that one. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits.
Coming up next Tuesday, the Milwaukee Bucks go up against the Chicago Bulls. A contest in the Central Division.
Oh my god, it crashed. Come on. I'm going to sim that game.
They're playing basketball. We love that basketball.
Oh my god, perfect. We lost the game. I think it's saved already, but let's try. That was a win. Okay, it didn't save it. Second time it lost. Come on. That was a win, man. We had 20 points lead. Finally.
Damon Bruce here, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Saturday night basketball. It'll be the Chicago.
This is Kevin Harlan here to call the action. With me, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Spurs were handed a loss when they went up against Chicago.
I was not impressed at all with their focus. It seemed like they were scattered at both ends of the floor. I think they've got to come out and take this game much more seriously.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Steve. I mean, I like to see teams play good, fast, loose, aggressive basketball, but it's got to be smart, too. And if that style translates into sloppiness and turnovers, then it needs to be scrapped.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Grant. Jordan is out there with John Paxson. And there's Cartwright. And it's Pippen in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Cummings is out there with Green. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Elliott. That's good.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way. Boy, it really had to be deflating for the Spurs after winning 61 games in the regular season to be bounced out of the playoffs by the Grizzlies in the first round. It raised some interesting and difficult questions for them moving forward.
Going back, Clark, to that first round upset, the second time an 8th seed has ever won in a 7-game series, and the Spurs were thoroughly outplayed, Steve, by the Memphis Grizzlies. Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol. What a collection Grizzlies got by him.
Yeah, that didn't feel like an 8th seed, did it? I mean, Randolph and Gasol so dominant in the front court. And then I thought Memphis's defense was really good, too. But the Spurs, as well as they played the regular season, just didn't have it in the playoffs. I think they need an infusion of some young talent there in San Antonio.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He told me that he's hoping to see the other guys frequently bring the ball into the lane against them, saying, quote, "We'll be better off when they try to get it in tight because we have our great shot blockers. They're not going to have any easy looks in the middle." Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly Clark and Steve about defense for them early on.
Well, you know what I mean. It's pretty simple. The fewer points you allow, the fewer you have to score for yourself. I mean, that's elementary.
Yeah, and particularly in this game, I think it makes sense. I mean, establish the defensive end of the floor, try to convert some buckets in transition off your defense, and try to take control of the game that way.
Strickland guarded by Jordan. Nice movement. Deflected. And stolen by Jordan.
Unnecessary.
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite Slam Cam for the replay.
Boy, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
And so here is San Antonio. Strickland guarded by Paxson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets.
Oh! Boy, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Chicago leading. Kicks it to Jordan. Shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
He dishes it to Anderson. Green with a screen on Jordan. Off the screen. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got his first points of the night.
Excellent teamwork to set up that hoop, Kevin. A sweet dime there.
Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. The pass to Cartwright. Shoots from 12. Outside Jordan. The second chance effort and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful. I'll tell you one thing, it's really hard to go from winning no playoff series in 1 year to a championship. That is a big jump. Only 2 teams have done it in the modern era. That's what the Bulls were up against last season.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 3.
Yeah, difficult loss. They played pretty well throughout. At the end of the game, they just couldn't finish it off, so difficult loss.
Yeah, they can definitely say it wasn't self-inflicted. I mean, I think it was just an excellent game from their opponent, and sometimes you just have to tip your hat to the other team.
Touching back on the Bulls, they had no easy opponents in their playoff run either.
Well, they were ultimately done in by the Heat, but the Pacers and Hawks were awfully tough too. So a great learning experience for a young Chicago team.
Here's Paxson looking for his first bucket of the game. Outside Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Defended by Anderson. Paxson kicks to Grant. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Good. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, you look at last season, guys, the Spurs had the best record in the Western Conference. Almost unbeatable at home, where they were 36-5.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And of course Chicago, just a few spots below there.
You know, I think for Chicago, they've got to be a little dissatisfied right now. I mean, they're in pretty good shape, but not up to their normal standards.
Yeah, I agree with that, Clark. I think they were expecting big things this season, and, you know, they're okay. They're in decent shape, but I think they'd like to be a little further up in the standings than where they are right now.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. 8-point game. Strickland, he's covered by Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Elliott misses. Stevie, talk about the San Antonio crowd, one of the most terrific fan bases of any sports franchise. They're just so much in love with everything this franchise does.
Yeah, really, when you think about it, those fans, I mean, the Spurs are their pride and joy. I mean, they're enthusiastic, knowledgeable. And the most successful small market team in the league is San Antonio. So the bond between the team and the community is really something special. It's neat to see.
Clark.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill, impressive.
He kicks it to Armstrong. Got a piece of it.
You know, Kevin, by and large, the turnover story hasn't been that bad for him. I mean, they've only given up a handful.
Strickland. He's covered by Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Rebound by the Bulls. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Spurs trail by 6. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Elliott against Jordan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. With the clock winding down, jump shot is good. Elliott's got his second basket. Passes it to Cook. Outside Jordan. Defended by Anderson. Releases. Buries it from 14 feet. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
The Spurs making a switch here.
All right, Biz. One more time. Keep it going for your silver dancers.
Chicago on D. 6-point lead. And it's King with the rebound.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
His 3-pointers off the mark. The pass to Higgins. Moving the ball well. Five to shoot. From 17 feet out. Anderson's shot is off. Here's Strickland. It's blocked, but they retain possession. Gets it to go. Here's Pippen. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. Jordan up top. Open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
I thought that one was going to go.
You know, Steve, most of the time it does go.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You look at when the Bulls' fortunes turned. I mean, getting that ping pong ball to bounce their way in 2008, which ended up being Derrick Rose, that's a player that can change the direction of your franchise in a hurry, and he has.
Clark, back to the point you made, seems to be how it always, Steve, works out for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, how about the odds of them getting Derrick Rose? About 1.7%. So they got lucky, but they took advantage, and Chicago has really built its team around Derrick Rose.
Here's Higgins. Jacks up a 3, and it's King with the rebound. About 3.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Goes up. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Higgins. Down low. Here's Anderson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, seeing the Bulls here, they were just absolutely terrific against the Western Conference last year, and I don't think that should be a surprise at all.
Like you mentioned, the Bulls in the West, Steve, they were 23-7 against the conference. Very good numbers.
That was the best mark of any team in the East. 3 more wins than the Heat, who came in second with 20.
Here's Jordan. Armstrong dishes to Jordan. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
Here's Higgins. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Jordan. Defended by Anderson. Jordan can't get it to go.
He lost his focus there, guys. That's a shot he should make.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Not sure who made the blunder there, but there's no way that should have been a turnover.
And the Spurs making a change here. The Bulls leading by 4. Defended by Anderson. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Tell you what, credit the defense there. They really contested that layup.
Now Johnson. 11 points for him in that last game again. Gets the whistle for blocking. That is his first foul of the game.
Just did not get to the spot in time, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
Well, I thought the defender made a good effort, and it's a hard call to have go against you, but it's the right one.
1:35 left to play here in the first. Stolen. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Pulls up on the wing, and that one's good. Jordan's got 20.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Shot clock at 5. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the Spurs were so consistent last year against the entire league. They were 23-7 against the East, and of course did pretty well against the West too.
You talk about the East, you can talk about the West too, Steve. A lot of those teams probably glad they only have to face the Spurs 2 or 3 times a season if you're an Eastern Conference club.
Kevin, always a really difficult matchup for anybody are the Spurs. I mean, they're just one of the toughest teams in the league. Experienced, cohesive, together, extremely well coached. I mean, they epitomize what you want to see in a championship caliber team over a long period of time. I mean, their consistency has just been remarkable, and a lot of people share in the credit for that.
Anderson against Hodges. Chicago grabs the miss.
It seems like he tightens up, guys, when he gets close to the rim, especially with a defender nearby.
There's the dish to Armstrong. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson against Hodges. Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Bulls up by 2.
And I thought the defense...
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Taking a look at the Bulls. Grant is out there with Pippen. There's John Paxson. Then there's Hodges. And it's Cartwright in at the 5 spot. Pressey's shot is off. Chicago leading. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Fast break. Here they come. To the inside. Pippen with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Hodges. And the three off target. And it's the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 2. The feed to Cummings. Number 24. He is guarded by Cartwright. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
He made sure everybody saw that slam, Kevin. Stayed on the rim for a little while extra.
Maybe he wanted to give his legs a little rest there, Clark.
Well, you talk about the San Antonio Spurs franchise, guys. I mean, perhaps no better run organization in basketball, maybe even in all the sports. The culture of accountability, the work ethic, the winning from the front office down, ownership at the top starts it all. I mean, it's a group to be emulated in every way.
Cummings with the ball. Last time out he had 13 points. Pressey, and he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Boy, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
You know, the Bulls were a tough team while traveling last season and ended up with the second most road wins in the Eastern Conference, trailing only the Miami Heat.
It's stolen by Cummings. San Antonio leading. In for the dunk.
Didn't take long to get that move.
Guys, they sure made the D look slow that time.
And here comes Paxson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Clark talking about the Bulls on the road. They got those 26 road wins by, I think, getting really tough.
Well, they're such a good rebounding team, guys. And when you rebound on the road, it gives you a chance to win.
It's good from long range.
Nice teamwork there. The pick, freeing up his teammate.
Johnson, the pass to Pressey. Here's Hodges. The shot is off. Now San Antonio the other way. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement. Cummings backs in. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. Pass to Elliott. Passes to Pressey. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A superb alley-oop there. Prime time play.
Well, they had that one standing by, just waiting to pull it out.
There's definitely a sense of understanding between those two teammates, that's for sure.
Hodges the pass to Carter. He passes to Hodges. He feeds it to Pippen. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Spurs making a change here. That one drops. He ties it. It up. And so here is San Antonio. Hodges against Pressey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The free throw off from Cummings. Chicago with the ball. And there's the pass to Hodges. Left side, Pippen. Here is Hodges. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Front pass the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Cummings got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pressey passes to Cummings. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Now, the defense backs off a little bit because he does not shoot the ball well from the three-point line.
Pass to Paxson. Over Green. No good from Paxson. A tight game here in San Antonio. Strickland. He's guarded by Hodges. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second violation. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. You look at Chicago. This is a team that likes to cause some havoc. The best in the league at it.
You know, this year they've been the #1 team in terms of steals. They put an awful lot of pressure on the ball handler, and they also, as a team, do a good job of jamming the passing lanes. Textbook defense is what they play.
Jordan, he's checked in for Hodges. And so here is San Antonio. Backing down is Green. And there's the rejection. And they keep possession. Tries again. And Pressey gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Higgins, that's good.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert it the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Grant the pass to Paxson. Outside Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Puts it up. And that one's on target from the wing.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State. Long way to go still in the season, but even so, they've got the top spot. And, of course, there's the Spurs, more than a few spots below.
For the Spurs, they've tried to get their season turned around, and nothing has clicked so far.
Isn't it funny, Clark? I mean, sometimes the chemistry just doesn't work for a team. And even though the talent looks like it's there to have a good team, it just doesn't work. And for this club, that's exactly what's happening.
All right, now, that's why we love this guy.
He rarely disappoints, does he?
Yeah, very rarely. He always pulls a few of those out of his sleeve.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here is Anderson, averaging 9 points per contest. Jordan gets called for the reach. That's foul number 2 for him.
And one more foul, they'll be over the limit.
Certainly don't want to do that. I mean, you don't want to give away free throws the rest of the quarter.
Chicago on D. Now here's Cummings, averaging 20 points per game. There's the pass to Elliott. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Elliott. With 1 on the clock. Rebound, Grant.
Well, he was just a little bit off with his mechanics there for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send him to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
And so he hits both. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Covered by Elliott. Lets it go from the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. And they're on the break. Jumps up. Oh!
No problem finishing there.
You know, those are painful to give up, Steve.
That's his second personal foul.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and 1. Bulls trail by 4. There's the pick. And here's Paxson. Here's Jordan, and he races to the bucket for 2. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's looking to have a big game. He did a solid job in the first, but is building on that now here in the second.
Dishes it to Anderson. Feeds it to Cummings. From downtown. Elliott misses. Now the Bulls with it. Now Paxson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jordan inside. It's picked off.
4 points off turnovers the other direction. Lack of attention to detail in this quarter.
And during that same span, Steve, they fell behind on the scoreboard. Not the quarter they were hoping for.
Screen by Grant. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Deflects the pass.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnovers. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Nah, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back to back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
So for the Bulls, Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright, and Hodges subbed in for Jordan. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 6. Here is Hodges, looking for his first bucket of the game. The 10-footer, and it's blocked. Anderson in the post, guarded by Pippen. Here's Strickland, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And that one misses. Armstrong's checked in for John Paxson. Good on the second free throw. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
Now Pippen. He's got 5. Hodges the pass to Purdue. Puts up the baby hook. A rebound by the Spurs. Cummings got 6 rebounds now in the game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Another inside bucket. They've had a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible clothing.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Hodges misses.
If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot buy a shot.
Well, he needs to show more patience with the ball. That steal was easy pickings on such a long pass.
That's a string of bad shooting for him. He's starting to rush things a little bit, I think.
And that's the instinct you'd like to see, but he'd be better off just slowing things down a little bit.
Kicks it to Cummings. He's covered by Armstrong. Unloads. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 6 here in this quarter.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Purdue the pass to Hodges. Passes it to Purdue. He passes it to Hodges. Bangs home the trifecta.
Man, what a tough quarter for him. 1 for 6 to this point.
Johnson with it. He dishes it to Anderson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Anderson's got 9.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
And it's Armstrong missing.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Pippen, the pass to Hodges. Back to Pippen. Now the pass to Hodges. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio the other way. Johnson right side. Hodges is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one falls for Johnson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Johnson drops them both. And 1:01 left in the first half. Hodges against Anderson. Lobs it up there. Tipped out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Bulls in second.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent team.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking about sending this guy a get well card. That man is sick.
I don't know, Clark. He looks pretty healthy to me.
Oh, come on, Clark.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Passes it to Higgins. Guarded by Jordan. An emphatic LU jam.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Bulls trail by 14. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nails it. Jordan's got 32 points.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
Backing down is Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
When in doubt, punch it down.
As easy at 2 points as you can get.
Safe to say that's a pretty high percentage shot, guys.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
And so that brings the first half to a close. And it's more NBA action coming your way.
And welcome, folks, to HP at the half. The season is now in full swing here. Thanks for stopping by. A tremendous start for the Spurs. Their bench has given them a huge lift offensively, coming up big. They got some great minutes out of Sean Elliott. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And the Bulls going all out. They're looking to solidify their standings in the conference. Right now, they're sitting in 4th place. Some great work out there by John Paxson. He's picked up 5 points and also sharing it around with a few assists. And checking out another game that wrapped up out at Time Warner Cable Arena, it was the Bob.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Here's Jordan. We've got Green. Elliott is out there with Cummings. Then there's Anderson. That's the San Antonio 5. Jordan and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Here is Elliott. Cummings backs in. And blocked. Bulls trail by 10. He kicks it to Jordan. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cummings got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Elliott. The dish to Green. He's picked up by Pippen. 6 to shoot. Cummings backs in. It's tipped. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. He's got 9.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork and evidence there, right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Jordan. And Terry Cummings pulls it down. Cummings got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Green with a screen on Paxson. Pippen against Elliott. Over Pippen. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Three-pointer. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 39.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
They're moving the ball. Crafty move. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 10 points in the game.
He's a pleasure to watch on the offensive end. I know I wouldn't want to guard him.
Jordan dishes to Grant. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Now Cummings inside. The jump hook. He goes up again.
So far, he hasn't made much of a contribution at the offensive end.
Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Elliott. Spurs leading by 10. The feed now to Green. He feeds it to Anderson. And here are the Bulls now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Jordan, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great strength there. Absorbs the contact and still gets the shot up.
Just about fell in. Very close to a three-point play there.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Here is Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. He passes to Elliott, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Jordan. He has 40. And the layup is good.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Dishes to Anderson. Feeds it to Cummings. Buries the easy one. Cummings got 4 points in the quarter.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. And here's Paxson. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And Terry Cummings pulls it down. Cummings got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You can say anything you want about this guy. He's played well in every area.
And you know what? That tells you what kind of game it's been for him. Well-rounded, highly productive in all areas.
Here's Grant. The rebound by the Spurs. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case.
Okay, guys, I'm leaving for holidays. We're going to continue again in 10 days.
It's here tonight, big lead.
So let's save the game. And thanks for watching.